I smashed my mental health. Congrats, what next? I breathe and live stigma. I've decided to own it. Here's how I let the stigma define me. Wait till the end. Once upon a time, not so long ago, I stood at the edge of despair. Life was an unrelenting storm, and every passing moment a battle. The idea of continuing seemed unbearable. I contemplated suicide, not just as an option, but as a meticulously planned escape. If it wasn't foolproof, I feared the consequences of failure more than the pain of my life. I saw hospitals as prisons. I hated the thought of being trapped there again. After 6 admissions, all under critical care, 1 for a kidney infection that almost took my life, and 5 for mental health issues. Those who know understand how even 1 admission changes your life. I hated waking up. I just wanted to stay asleep because that was better than staying alive or thinking of what the next hour, even minute, was going to be. At the time, it felt like everything had failed. Spiritually, physically, financially, relationally. When I say everything, I mean everything. I questioned my purpose, my worth, and the benefits of staying in a world that seemed to offer me nothing but pain. Who would gain from my existence? Who would lose if I left? But then, gradually, purpose permeated through me. It struck me, what if I stayed? Not for myself, but to help others avoiding reaching the same breaking point. That moment sparked a flicker of hope, a shift in perspective. I decided to dedicate my life to smashing silos, silence, and stigmas, the very things that brought me to the brink. Don't get me wrong, life is still far from perfect, but my perspective has changed, and that shift has made all the difference. I've learned to embrace the messiness of life and to find joy in the small, beautiful moments. My name, Oluwatodimo, means God is sufficient to hold on to. It's not just a name, it's a testimony. I've learned that wishing for a different life comes with consequences, but I've also discovered the power of accepting life as it is while striving for growth. I've stopped fixating on what's wrong and started celebrating what's right. That mindset isn't easy. It takes discipline, especially in a world where good things don't always happen to those who deserve them. But really, who among us is truly good? We hope for goodness, we pray for peace, and we cling to gratitude. I've come to terms with the reality that not everyone will like me, support me, or even stick around, and that's okay. My validation comes from God and being true to myself. Godliness with contentment is great gain, and that truth anchors me. I'm grateful for those who held my hand when I couldn't stand, who reminded me how to savor the details of life. And here's one of the songs that gave me perspective. Blessings, Lover's Story. We pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering. But all the while, you hear it spoken need. Yet love is way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear. We cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. without your goodness, without your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough, but all the while you hear each desperate plea and long that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know that pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if my greatest disappointments or the aching of this life is the revealing of a greatest thirst this world can satisfy? What if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in disguise? And you and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. Thanks to those who walk with me on this journey. From Warwick Castle to Bear Grylls Adventure, from dining at Otto's and Kyle to exploring Thor's Cave and the Rican, from private gatherings to moments of shared laughter, each memory is a treasure. Just wondering what my fate would have been in the light of the assisted suicide bill. Plus, I just started crying recently. I think it's part of the healing of my emotions. Before, I just couldn't cry. Anyway, if you want to hang out with me and my crew, other smashing gems, let me know and I'll add you to our network. Of course, you know where to find me. Just call my name and I'll be there. I wish. Be smashing. Smash it now, Gem. Like, comment and share. Encourage someone with the story. Thank you.